Good morning. It's a brisk January morning, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the home we bought. We sold our house of 30 years and bought this old two-story farmhouse on 20 acres north of Colfax, and it does need renovation, as you will see, but I'm going to take you on a tour. This is the outside. There's some construction work equipment around because we have started work on it, and I'll talk about that. We've got one thing we just love about this house is this big wraparound porch. It's got 2 stories. We're gonna set it up so we can live on the main floor and then open up the second floor for family when they come to visit. So we're gonna go in the front door here. We're not currently living in this house. Oh, can I go in the front door? Let me see here. We have a garage with a finished loft above that we're living in while we renovate the house. So this is the front, one of the front rooms. This house has beautiful doors. We really like this one here. It sits in the corner. We're gonna do some changes with the walls and the layout of the rooms. This wall has a beautiful pocket door, but I think it's gonna have to go because we're gonna open up this wall. So this is one big room up front. And then we're also gonna take out this wall to the kitchen, so it'll be open to the front living area. So this is the kitchen. You can see it was all plaster lath. We're taking all the plaster and lath off. You're gonna strip it down to the studs, re-insulate, pull new wiring, and then put new sheetrock up. This back entry area, we're gonna put a laundry room, a mud room, half bath here. And then this room, which I assume is like a parlor or something, we're going to convert to our main floor bedroom. The bath, we're going to bring it up to modern standards. It's got the old claw foot tub, and Jennifer just loves this tile with the little hearts that we're gonna try to retain. We're gonna open up a door and do something with a walk-in closet in this space as well. We'll go upstairs. Like I said, we're gonna be redoing this space, so when the kids from out of town come to visit, they'll have a place to stay. There's 4 bedrooms up here. Lovely floor coverings. We're going to retain all the woodwork, all the wooden doors we're going to reuse. Not quite sure how we're going to do the windows, if we're going to replace them and just keep the indoor trim, or if we're going to actually try and reuse the windows with some new glass. One thing that's kind of unusual in a house this age is the closets upstairs. A lot of bedrooms in old homes don't have closets. But this must have been a well-to-do family that built this home. And this closet's kind of neat in this bedroom, as it opens up the shared closet with the other bedroom. So upstairs here, there's no bath currently. We're going to put a 3/4 bath. And also build out my office. So I work from home, so I can continue to work from home upstairs here. Next, we're going to go down to the basement. The first thing we did is we hired a structural engineer to come out and make sure that things were sound structurally. We came down to the basement, and I have to literally bend over at the waist to get down these stairs. Although the basement does have tall ceilings. This is an old poured foundation. It doesn't look that great because it's kind of flaking off, but the engineers seem to think it was structurally sound. It just was kind of scaling from because of moisture. And then this back here is an addition for that back porch, and it's got a poured foundation, which is in really good shape. So the one thing that was kind of in question was the front part of the house was on a crawl space, and the recommendation on that was to verify that we had good footings and so forth. But the house did seem to be kind of sunken, so we made the decision to put a basement under that front part, and that's the work that's begun here. So this is from inside the basement. We're looking out through an opening, and where we can see where they've dug out under what used to be a crawl space to put a new basement. So we've hired Jeff Seals to do the basement, and then Billy Bell Home Moving has placed the beams to support the house while the basement's being done, and then also to level out where it was sitting, where the foundation was sinking. So we're going to go back outside, and I'm going to take you down, talk about this basement we're putting in. So Jeff Seals actually put a full basement under our last home. So we're familiar with him and the work that he does, and so we had confidence in hiring him to do this work for us. And they started digging December 31st, wanting to get ahead of a deep frost. And they dug this ramp down to get under the house and discovered that this is 100% sand under here. After we got through the first layer of black topsoil, it's nothing but sand. There's a big pile of it there. They've already hauled quite a bit of it away. But the sand presented quite a few challenges, because normally Jeff digs under the house and builds the block foundation as he goes around, but the ground was just so it just wanted to cave in. The sand would cave in as he dug, and so that's where Billy came with these beams and has what we hope to be a secure hold on the home, so they can get under here and put in the new walls. So there's the basement wall, the existing basement wall. And then they've got the ground shored up with this plywood just to keep the sand from caving in, where they're going to be laying the new concrete block and build, which is going to be basically an 8-foot ceiling basement walls here. So that's the new home. That's the progress so far. I'll post some videos as we work on the home and have progress to show. This is our east pasture. We just love it out here. It's quiet. There's our goat pen there. One of our pastures. Our land goes back quite a ways that way. Like I said, we've got 20 acres. So we're really excited about getting this house done and moving in. And that barn there, it's not a barn, it's actually a garage shaped like a barn. We're living in a loft, a finished loft above that while we do the house. And maybe another time I'll share a video of that space. Thanks for watching.